We are WFUV, public radio from Fordham University. Here you'll find a unique mix of rock and roots music, NPR and local news and sports, and training of the next generation of media professionals.
We've got this really rare combination of high-tech and old-fashioned back-to-basics approach here at FUV in the way we make radio. We're really proud of being the place where so many artists have made their first radio appearances. Alabama Shakes, or Civil Wars, or The Lone Bellow, and one of my favorites, Adele, Mumford & Sons.
The musical spectrum is virtually unlimited in what happens at WFUV. So you'll get the best of the new, the old favorites, all different kinds of genres.
There's a lot of heart and soul here at WFUV.
It offers both a curated experience, something that is inclusive and has a human voice to it.
It's also a place where you can hear artists interact, you can hear live performances, you can hear the disc jockeys who actually live and breathe the music.
In 2008, WFUV introduced our indie music channel, The Alternate Side.
You know, The Alternate Side, is much like FUV, is giving a forum to artists that wouldn't have it otherwise in New York City.
Weekends are unique on FUV. Whether it's Rich Connity's Big Broadcast, Vince Scelsa's Idiot's Delight, our Celtic programs, or John Platt's Sunday Breakfast.
Live music, it's as though it was sort of meant for FUV, something as small as doing something in Studio A and an intimate artist interview, or the work that we've done over the years at Newport. That's how so many of these artists get started.
We are everywhere in New York City, from City Winery to Rockwood Music Hall. We go to Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. We have got you covered.
Come on, baby girl. You gotta get back up. You got to hold.
A special treat is our Holiday Cheer for FUV benefit concert every December.
Holiday Cheer is a chance for us to get together with the community of listeners, and of course it comes at that time of year when people are generally in pretty good spirits.
This past year it was at the Beacon Theater with Lucinda Williams. We also had Steve Earle, Sean Colvin, Shelby Lynn.
WFUV isn't just a music station. We're proud of our award-winning news, sports, and public affairs.
Strike a Chord is a community outreach program where we really try to delve into issues impacting the communities that we serve, issues from Veterans Affairs to emergency housing issues, and we devised this program in conjunction with our Community Advisory Board.
FUV is so much more than just a radio station. It's part of the culture and the way it supports the artists and the way it supports the listeners.
It is the only place in the United States where you will find the combination of students being mentored, about 70 students each year, and smart music discovery.
Year after year, our students win countless awards competing against professionals in the industry, and it really speaks volumes about the quality of work they're doing here.
I think it's fascinating to watch a new generation come through the station every year. They start with no solid skill set there, and they end up teaching the rest of us many things. One example of that is video, where our students have really led the charge.
A band comes in and we set up the studio with lighting and camera angles, and we figure out the best way to tell the story of the song.
Our website has this huge archive of live performances and broadcasts.
We're all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, sharing photos, sharing video, and that's a big part of what we're doing here.
Everywhere you turn, there's WFUV.
With support from our listeners, corporate support, Fordham University, foundations, and the generosity of our advisory board, including by way of our annual gala, the future is bright for WFUV.
I think through online streaming and on-demand audio and video, WFUV's impact is really going to be felt much more significantly around the country and around the world.